doubles, 5-0, 35 plus. Oscar Mateos, Paul McKinney, Pierre Termel, Lou David Kowski. Please report to court 20. Referee is Jan Kowski.
California, the home of the Nationals. Welcome, Cal. Thanks for being. I'm thrilled to be here. I think we've got a score here too. They're well underway.
Okay, good. 1-0. Okay, Cassidy and Davidson.
I understand from the players, the white area on the court's just a little bit challenging to see and everything. So we might see some, play purposely in those white areas.
Shot. One apiece.
We have Ben Paquette here serving. He's from Dallas area.
Beautiful.
In Addison. And he actually played hockey at
There
Texas
we
Tech.
Go. Got the multi-sports, don't we, Kim?
And he's a big guy. He looks like he's an enforcer from golf.
He does.
From hockey.
A powerful.
Yeah. And Brandon, who's now serving, is a golfer. He played at Fairleigh Dickinson.
Beautiful.
Not much tennis background in either one of these guys.
Nice low shot. Side out, Cassidy and Davidson to serve. One serving, two. Great shot.
Brandon responded really nicely there to a poke down the middle.
All right.
See if we can hear a score. 2-1-1 with Ben serving. Get into the dinking game here.
Oh, yes.
Little cat and mouse.
Nice little touch.
I know Rob Cassidy can play that game all day long. There.
Good shot.
Ben popped up a little ball there, and Rob took advantage.
Okay. We have 2-1-1s serving. Good shot.
Rob might have played an out ball there. It was hard to
Think
tell,
so?
and
That's
especially
close.
with the wind. It's
Yep.
just hard to gauge, but
mixing,
he'd
yes.
probably rather play it.
Okay, serving. 3 serving, 1.
Brandon came way over into Ben's court to drop that third, and then missed the volley.
Doubles, 5-0, 35 plus. Christina Dorman, Kim Kessler, Dana Yarbrough, and Aaron Harriet. Court 12, referee is Linda Gass.
Driving a ball there.
Absolutely.
Yarbrough, Harriet on court
Missed
12.
volley by
Okay,
Brandon.
2 serving, 3. Little touch. Going for the punt.
French tried to put that ball away.
I'll be back after this match. It's okay. I'm sorry I'm late.
It's okay. We gotta go.
The wind knocked down Rob Davidson's perfect third shot. Too bad.
Great. Nice rally.
French lost the hands battle there. French driving again. Cassidy's going to win that hands battle right there.
Okay. Absolutely. Tie ball game, 3-all. Kim, what would you say Rob's big strengths are?
Well, he comes from which Rob? Cassidy or Davidson? Either one of them?
Exactly.
Well, Rob Cassidy is a ping pong player, super athlete.
Okay.
I mean, he'll actually get dirty. He'll dive on the court.
Yes,
do
he
some
will.
really
He
fun
has already
things.
done that
Yes,
already.
Yeah, he leaves some blood and skin on the court,
He
which
does.
is fun. And Rob Davidson is all tennis, and he's got
Exactly.
beautiful strokes, beautiful technique.
Yep.
Um,
Classic style.
classic style,
Very
and
much
he's
so.
got great feet too for a taller player that's got great reach into
He's
the
got
kitchen.
a wide span of arm span. Yes.
Honestly, one of the nicest guys on tour too. He's just
cool.
such a gentleman. He hardly ever calls an out ball out.
That's beautiful. That's good. Okay. Paquette attacking on that. They're switching sides now. 3 serving 2. 3-2-1.
Rob Cassidy's just decided to call a timeout.
Smart idea.
Yeah,
That little shift of momentum kind of went around. Yes.
It's interesting to see Brandon French, or is it French or Fitch? Are we
French.
on? Okay, it must be French.
That's what we
but-
have is French.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
He's coming way over into Ben Paquette's section in his part of the court in order to drive or drop thirds.
Exactly.
And then I'm wondering if Ben is going to respond and try to get up to that kitchen line and be an enforcer and do
Yes.
a little bit of
Right.
a shake and bake type of maneuver. Right now, it seems like they're both kind of just sparring a little bit,
Exactly.
trying to
kind of
figure
feeling each other out, figuring
Yep.
out the court, figuring out the
Exactly.
wind, all the other situations. Absolutely.
It's we're going to see Rob Cassidy primarily be playing in the right section of his court because
Okay.
he's left-handed.
Exactly,
So then
yes.
both the Robs will have their forehands in
up
the
the
middle,
middle, yep.
to plug up that middle, and then we'll see likewise. We'll see French and Paquette playing
Yes.
the outsides of the court, trying to get to their backhands.
French at 3.
They're right there.
Good.
Yep. And it worked.
Yep, it did. Okay, 4 serving 2, French.
He's got good acceleration
yes,
to
he
Rob's
does,
backhand.
exactly.
but-
Rob accelerated. He
Yeah.
closed the door on that one. Yes,
Rob
exactly.
Cassidy did a great
He is
job
so
of
quick.
cutting off the corner there,
Yep.
jumping the corner, making
Cut
an
off the
early
angle
there.
if you
Yep.
want a tango.
Yep.
Exactly.
And he's got the legs and the feet for it. French
Good
missed
shot.
his third shot into
Absolutely.
the net.
Side out. Okay, Cassidy to serve at 2-4-1.
Paquette with the return. Rob hitting a nice third.
Oh yeah.
Rob almost dug it.
We almost did.
Rob
Yes.
Davidson almost had
Tried
that.
to steal it. Exactly.
Good effort with the hands.
And our gold medal winners,
Yep.
Dutch, Phillips, and Brandon Nugent. Congratulations.
Very good. Very good.
Great hands by Rob Cassidy. Again, he's going to always respond. Look at him creeping
He
over
is,
into
exactly.
Rob Davidson's
Moving
area.
on over. Yes. Look at the speed. Yeah.
Oh, too bad. That was right in his wheelhouse. And
Absolutely.
That's
What do you
that's-
say the big difference in their styles, Kim?
Well, I think with Rob Davidson, it's much a longer swing.
Yep.
Rob Cassidy has much more of a
that
little
quick with the
shorter,
ping pong.
quick swing. Yeah, he's used to a shorter paddle or a racket in his hand, and Rob Davidson's used to the long paddle racket.
Yep.
And see that nice long stroke.
Yes, they
And he's a fantastic singles player too.
You could
Rob
see
Davidson,
that. You
yep.
could see that. Yeah.
Now here's the cat and mouse game
Yes.
a little bit
Nice
here.
pitch. Yeah. Up and through.
See who's going to pull the trigger first. There it
Yes.
is, the backhand.
Oh yes. Up the middle.
Yeah, very nice. The golfer's got some good fast
He
hands,
really
doesn't
does. He does.
But he played some ping pong too. He looks like he's got
I
some
bet
ping
so.
pong skills.
French
game-
serving. 5 serving 2. Ooh, nice touch.
Yep.
Little dink action.
Rob Cassidy wasn't quite
He wasn't
set
balanced.
there. Yeah,
exactly.
he wasn't
that
balanced.
split
He
step
didn't have
was
a good split
one
step.
foot than the other instead of
Yep.
done the same feet. Yep. 6-2.
A little two-hand
Yep.
backhand.
Yep.
Think.
Yep. There we go. Up. Ooh, look at that top
Look
spin.
at
There's
this.
that ping
That-
pong.
that
There's
just looks like
that
ping pong,
It
right?
does. It does, Kim.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool. What a fun rally.
It's so fun how you bring so many different sports into pickleball. It is. Yeah.
I'm from the volleyball world, actually. I played tennis too
Yes,
as a youngster, but
right.
all
Volleyball's
the,
your big-
yeah,
yeah.
and all the footwork really does translate, and
Yep.
My defensive skills,
Say the
digging
serving, and you
balls.
only win points on your serve. That's
Okay.
your volleyball.
Yeah,
yes.
that's true.
Okay, 6 serving 3. 3 serving 6. Yeah. Good touch.
Now they're mixing it up. Oh, that's a great lob.
Look at
What
that
a
lob.
Nice
that touch.
lob by Rob
touch.
Davidson.
Very good.
I think Ben Paquette got a little
Absolutely.
it's frozen.
They're coming
you know?
back. It's
Yeah.
now 4-6. They're coming back. You're getting the momentum. That was a good
Little-
deep shot.
little
That was
razzle-dazzle
I
by
know.
Cassidy.
Little 360. Yes, exactly.
Great
Up.
get. Good wheels.
There's another lob.
Another lob.
Ooh,
It was
bit
out.
Yes, exactly.
If there had been a good gust of wind from that direction, it would have really
Exactly.
helped Davidson keep that lob in bounds.
Davidson to serve, 4-6.
The lob is one of those contagious things. Once you do it once and you're successful, you
Yeah.
feel like you want to do it again the
I
very
know.
next play.
A little more razzmatazz.
Oh, look at
Now,
Rob Davidson
that
go
was
for
a
the
great
poach.
idea to poach,
Yep.
exactly.
It was a
but
great time
He was
because
close.
Cassidy had a perfect third shot drop, and
Absolutely.
Davidson went for the kill.
Yep. 6 serving 4, Paquette.
4-0. Congratulations, gold medal winners.
Good serve, good deep
Yes,
serve. Started the
very
point
nice,
off well.
yes.
Rob recovered well.
Yep.
French just missed that forehand volley.
Plus 4-5. Silver medal goes to Rusty Adams and Joan Gillette. And gold medal winners Jan Freeman and Cheryl Kerr.
Now all 4 players are at the kitchen line here, and Rob Cassidy makes an unforced dink error there.
Exactly.
Uncharacteristic.
7-4, French.
Seems like the game's on between these 2 players, Cassidy and French. Kind of isolated. Their partners are kind of out of it. Oh, there it is. That one got up
there
too
it
high.
is. There it is. Yes.
You can just see, as soon as it gets up into somebody's range there where they can put that ball down at your feet, it's
Exactly.
very hard to dig out.
8-4.
Now they're going to try Rob Davidson here. Oh, wow. What a great response by Ben
Exactly.
Paquette there in the middle. He made a really nice play, and the players' paddles smashed each other, but that's perfectly okay.
Side out. Cassidy to serve, 4-6-1. 4-8-1.
A little of that wind really knocked
That wind,
Rob
it
Cassidy's
did.
shot
It cut
down.
that pace,
Yep.
yes.
It's hard when it's gusting. You just don't know how hard to
And
hit
it's not
it.
a certain way, exactly.
Yeah.
It's swirling.
It's not steady.
Please report to court number 7.
French was a little late getting to the kitchen line there, and that
Yep.
makes that volley extra hard to keep it in
Absolutely.
play, not pop
Okay.
it up.
5-8. Ooh, great shot.
French came over into
Extra
Paquette's
reach,
quadra.
yes,
Yeah, he's got
exactly.
some long arms
He does.
and
He has
broad
a nice
shoulders.
reach.
I think we've got our second timeout here. Be interesting if the timeout team here decides to make any strategic changes.
Yeah.
If they decide to play Rob Davidson a little bit more, or you know exactly what they're going to do. I think Rob Davidson liked the lob that he put up. It seemed like that was effective.
Yes.
And you like to do that when you're into the wind. It's very hard to lob
With
the wind.
absolutely, because that wind surges, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just hard to get it right over the player's head at that point. Who's sitting in the winner's bracket of this? Do we know? Weinbach and-
yes. And Cassidy. Merchant. A merchant, yeah.
Merchant, that's right.
Gold medal match for women's doubles.
Paquette back
Okay.
to serve here.
Doubles. 2-5.
8-5.
35 plus. Dana Norman, Wes Mason Ward, Jason Ward, and Mike
Drop.
Ward. Court number 16.
Gonna play to his backhands a little bit here.
That's Norman and Ward.
Oh, great shot, Cassidy.
It didn't look like there was any strategic change. They both went after each other's backhands a little bit till somebody pops something up again. Let's see if they decide to switch. The left, yeah. Rob Cassidy's coming over into his quad. Good dinking. Yeah, that's just
Good
too
shot.
high. Rob
Absolutely.
Cassidy's going to clean that
Exactly.
up every time. Looked like French got a little wrong-footed, like he wasn't quite sure where
Exactly, side
that other
out.
ball was coming from.
5-8-1.
That's-
serve.
Yeah, that's just
A little bit of it.
an
Unforced error.
unfortunate
Yes.
mistake. It's a mental mistake because
Yep.
that was a relatively easy serve. Just not moving the feet quite well enough. Oh, it was a good effort at going ATP, but it wasn't quite there.
Not
it wasn't
quite,
quite wide enough for the
exactly.
post, and He would have needed a lot of spin to put it out there like an adult.
Exactly, not quite. 7-8.
Women's doubles 4-5, 4-0, 65 plus.
Good drop by Rob Cassidy. Now they're all four at the net.
Vanessa Curran, Elaine Eckenrod. Please report to court 28.
Rob Cassidy was just
Exactly.
sitting on that,
He
waiting
was.
for it.
He was chomping
Yes.
at the bit, wasn't
As soon
he?
as Ben put his paddle down by his ankles, Rob Cassidy knew that he was going to be looking at something that he could put
Tie
down.
ball game.
Great deep return.
Good shot. Nice
Yeah.
volley.
Very nice deep return. Set that all up.
He did. Okay, 8-8-2. Cassidy to serve.
He's going after the backhand of French again. French is going to run around his backhand. Good strategy. Little change. Great exchange.
Yes.
Oh, he couldn't hit
Solid,
the reset there.
solid,
Yeah,
exactly.
He wanted to reset it back to dinking again. Just missed it.
Davidson and Cassidy take the lead, 9-8.
Good deep return. Yeah.
Yes, good
It's just a
return.
struggle when you get so far back behind the baseline, try and hit that third shot drop into the wind.
Against the wind.
It's
it's a game
it's
changer.
tougher. You don't want to put it up as high as you think you need to, and it's just
Mike Guidry, Matt Pryor, Jason Dudley. Court number 3, referee is Wayne Anderson. That's Kapner, Guidry, Pryor, and
Paquette's
Dudley.
getting to see a few
On
balls
court
here.
number 3.
Absolutely. There we go. Good dinking. Oh, he tried for the reach.
He wanted it.
Yeah. He was looking for his opportunity.
Yes.
Took it, but he just missed it wide.
8-9-2. French to serve.
There's a question on the call here. Sitting over here on the sideline, I thought it was out. Yeah.
Marcia called it out.
Marcia did call it out. Okay, that's great. I think Rob Davidson called it out.
Yep.
That was the right call.
Yeah.
Another pirouette, third shot drop.
Athleticism.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tried to put the brakes on there right at the kitchen line, make a nice soft touch.
Exactly.
It's hard when your body's moving forward at a certain miles per hour and then hit a nice
Okay,
soft
9
touch.
serving, 8-2.
It's a great move.
Oh,
Yes.
great shot. Great shot.
Now, French saw Rob Cassidy kind of
he did.
moving into the middle a little bit, so it was easy for him just to roll his wrist to the sideline. Catch Rob Cassidy in trouble
8-9-1.
there.
Paquette.
Ooh, a little matrix move there to get out of the way.
Yes.
a little head hunting.
Choo!
Yep. Second server here.
8-9-2.
That's a great put away.
Exactly.
Great drive and volley combination right there.
Ties the ball game at 9-all.
Men's doubles 4-5, 50 plus. Richard Alexander, Doug Boswell, Nico Hunter, David
Paquette with a very nice third shot drop right
Yes.
there. It had a lot of spin on it, a lot of top spin, and Cassidy couldn't quite handle it. He's
Exactly.
frustrated with himself.
on court 17.
Okay, 10-9.
It's a short return.
Yes!
And they won the
First
hand
game.
battle.
First
The
game, exactly.
I think that might be a little bit of an upset.
I think it is. I think it is. A little bit of a surprise there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so
The
too.
local boys coming to front.
Yeah, well, this is their home court, so
Exactly.
it's nice for them. I thought French really held up under the pressure of being
did.
played about 90% of the balls
did.
there.
Yep.
He dinked well. I thought he drove the ball well. Had some really good third shots, and then had some good put away volleys as well.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Rob Cassidy might be a little overheated. He's sitting in the shade over there,
Yep.
trying to collect his thoughts, and he
So what
puts-
do you think? What is the big thing that Cassidy and Davidson are going to have to do a little bit different this second game?
Well, there's a variety of things. Either Rob needs to be very patient and stay in with this exact same strategy of playing French's backhand and wait till something really pops up.
Okay.
It seemed like he was a little impatient attacking a few balls there. Got into a hands war with a guy that's got pretty good hands. I think they wanted to test his hands. The other thing that they can do too is to try, bend a little bit, bend Paquette. Let's give the hockey player a try over here. See what kind of game he's got. But they must have done some scouting. They must have seen him play earlier and kind of went in with a game plan. And let's see. We'll see if they're going to alter or if they're going to stay the course.
Try to press a little harder the second time. Yes.
Very often, if you have a good strategy and you know the opponents well, it's kind of nice to stick with your strategy. It wasn't a blowout by any means.
Not at all.
11-9's a nice tight game. Yeah, just a couple little decisions.
Here and there.
Yeah, a couple points here or there. So maybe they stick with their strategy a little bit, see if some pop-ups are given to them, and then Cassidy and Davidson could put those away.
Exactly.
If not, if they go down or it's just not working, then I suggest a
switch.
Strategy change.
Absolutely, they've got to.
You try, even mixing it up, maybe give
crossing a little bit more.
Give Paquette 1 out of every 3 dinks. Or
exactly.
You don't have to completely play Paquette, but you know what? That's not a bad change of strategy either.
I agree.
If one player gets hot, it's always good to go away
mix
from
it up.
them for
Exactly.
a little
If
bit.
someone's doing well, like shift the tide.
Well, because you get frozen out, and sometimes you lose your touch a little bit by not playing. So
exactly.
And we've got Paquette and French looking into the sun here.
Exactly.
And French has got no hat on, so I foresee a lob or two into his eyes. Well, that's
Good
a
shot.
great, almost a fencing move.
It
coming
was.
forward.
Touche.
Yeah, it was very, very well done. That's a great volley by
was
French.
beautiful.
Beautiful backhand volley. Rob's
Cut off the
third
angle
shot was
very
a little
quickly.
high.
Yeah.
Again, now they're downwind, Cassidy and Davidson, so now they have to make the adjustment with the wind.
Exactly.
That's a great drop there.
Nice.
Oh, Ben was being so patient. I thought he was going to wind up and swing at that.
Okay, 1 serving 0.
1-0-2, second server. Oh, that's 2 dink errors by Paquette.
Exactly. See there, that's exactly what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
There.
Now he hasn't played much in that first game, so it's not a bad idea to change it up a little bit. See,
Absolutely. They're going to
Testing the
see,
middle.
You're so right. Yep.
Yeah, so they test the
Bingo.
middle with the drive, and then they drop shot, and then they get into the hands war.
Nice touch.
Oh, that was a great poach
Yes.
move by Rob Davidson. He just
A little bit long.
yeah, just a little long.
Yeah, a little bit too much mustard on it. Exactly.
He wanted it.
Juice. Exactly.
It's hard downwind too. You have
Yes,
to be
it
real
is.
careful of the wind.
You do.
All right, now we're back into the same game here.
We are.
Backhand to backhand. Oh, they're going to bring Paquette back into the
Yes.
fold.
Yeah, but they're attacking those. Yeah.
Great exchange. Back to the dinking.
Yep.
Oh. Rob Davidson was looking to fill the middle with
He
his
was.
forehand, and he got hit in the chest as a consequence.
Okay.
That was a great rally.
Paquette to serve. 0-3.
Deep return.
Oh,
great
bye
dig.
bye. It's gone. You knew that was coming. Yes.
That was a very
1
nice.
to 3.
French made Rob Davidson and Rob Cassidy play an extra ball by making a great
Exactly.
dig,
Oh,
which is
absolutely.
always, something that you want to play great defense, keep the ball on the other side of the net, give them the problem, give them the ball. That's a great exchange.
They're really attacking it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was a really nice exchange. French went around to make an early
wide
play.
yes, exactly.
And
Yep.
Paquette filled the middle beautifully there.
He did. It's a big boy.
Oh, that's another serve-receive error. Just hate to see those.
That's kind of unforced. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 4 serving 1. Oh, great return.
You could see wind-wise how hard Paquette had to swing at that serve on his
I know.
return to get it over the net.
I
Like
know.
he took a big swing at it.
Exactly. 5-1.
I'm just gonna drive that. Rob Cassidy missed the volley.
Yes, exactly.
Great drive by Davidson.
There's that wind.
Yeah,
If you're on the other side, that would easily have been in.
exactly.
Okay.
Match announcement. 75 plus for 3-5.
Great dig.
Great shot by French.
Yep.
Strong,
Right. Well, French and Paquette
Exactly.
really want to reassert
They
themselves
are.
here.
Second
They,
set, yep.
Yeah, they want to establish a couple of
5-1.
good points here.
Exactly. Ooh, the net ball.
Woo! Again, you can see Rob
Very.
Davidson sitting there with that paddle in the middle,
Yeah,
ready to work, and then
exactly.
he was able to put that paddle in front of his face in order to make that overhead volley. It's a great put away.
Very good.
Nice get off the let play by Rob Cassidy.
and Foster on
5-1-2.
31.
It's a good shot.
Nice deep volley.
French and Paquette were not even with each other as they were progressing toward the
Yep.
kitchen line, and that leaves just a little bit of uncertainty on who's going to
Timeout.
get that middle ball.
Exactly.
So Rob Davidson made a very nice choice of putting it in the middle while they were a little bit uneven in their
Exactly.
approach to the net.
That little bit of staggering makes a big
It
difference.
really does. It's really important to work together with your partner to progress to the kitchen line so you don't leave seams. And sometimes they do it intentionally in order to go poach. You know, that's also something that's done. See Rob Davidson over here with some ice on his back of his neck. It's very warm out here. It's quite humid. I think the breeze is actually a little welcome because it's probably helping the temperature come down just a little bit.
It is. It cooled things off a little bit yesterday. Cassidy has already played 3 long games already against Weinbark and Merchant. So it was a great battle.
I'm sure they were frustrated to lose that, and so this is kind of that
Comeback
match, yeah, that
time.
comeback match because they want to win this one really badly to get back to
Exactly.
playing that gold medal match
Correct.
against the team they lost to.
Okay, 5 serving 1. 5-1-1.
And that's high. Yeah, French is going to attack that every time. It's a pretty high dink. Cassidy a little frustrated with himself.
Men's doubles 4-0, 19 and 35 plus.
6-1.
Farah Gopalani and
It's a great deep
Oh, good
return by
return.
Paquette.
Yes.
Lee Kennedy. Court 35, referee Agatha Tran, that's Gopalani and Yude.
That's a great
Nice touch.
play.
Beautiful touch.
Rob Cassidy slipped a little bit there too, and he was able to recover. He's just such a
His
phenomenal
reaction
athlete.
time, he really is.
There's the lob.
Oh, stole it.
And
Beautiful
he just
shot.
hit a really nice dead volley like
wow.
that.
Off of that much pace.
Yeah. Not easy to do on an overhead.
8-1.
Great hands.
8-1.
Okay, folks, we have something else exciting to
Ooh.
We are going to be on TV.
That's
Great
where
shot.
a gust of wind, you know, that just dies
It
down
does.
and Paquette's
9-1.
shot just goes long.
These guys are coming back strong.
That drop was a little too high and Paquette took
Yep.
care of it.
Okay, Cassidy to serve, 9-1-2.
Davidson hit that third shot drop on the frame a little bit. He didn't quite have it in the center of the paddle, and it won't go as far as you need it to when it's not in the center of the paddle.
So did you show up to get a t-shirt?
Match announcement, men's doubles 4-5, 19 plus. Connor Bassnight, Easy Rasmussen.
Good shot.
Great hands by Cassidy. Paquette tried to put a little misdirection on that.
Okay, 1-9-2.
Rasmussen, Bartman, and Malden on court 4. Women's doubles 4-0, 19 and 35 plus with
There's the
There's the
lob.
lob, yes.
And it was long.
Yep, with the wind,
Yeah.
it's hard to go in.
That's the hard direction to lob, in my opinion.
Yes.
That's Coots, Grisham, Despain, and Redmond on court 25.
French is just a
Yes.
inch or two low on those drives right now.
Exactly.
Again,
Exactly.
it's a win factor too. Kind of a shallow return there. Cassidy easily gets to the net.
Yes.
It's a little frustration attack
Yes,
there, I
it
think.
is.
You don't wanna-
3-9-1.
It's not a swing you want to make when you're receiving because you just give away an easy point. You want to be a little more patient.
A little bit long.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, 2-10. Or 10-2. That's game.
Boy, they tied
Tie
that up
ball game.
quickly.
That was quick. They came, look at that,
Yeah.
11-2. They really came back with steam in it. Now it's going to be interesting. What is Paquette and French going to do different now? Because actually, you know, Cassidy and Davidson kind of changed their shift and really brought the momentum on. What is the big difference now?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they come out and play, but I really think it's a win factor.
Yes.
But it's also kind of astonishing to me. Normally, pickleball players like to be, especially drivers, they like to be swinging into the wind, swinging their drives hard into the wind. So we'll see what's going to happen. They're going to switch at 6, so you know both teams are going to get both sides. I thought that. I think Rob Davidson can get more involved. It looks like he can take a few more middle balls.
Yes.
You know, he's got a really long reach, and he can get more involved in the middle there, while French and Cassidy are kind of going backhand to backhand a little bit. I'm also interested to see if Cassidy will make a few more Ernie moves when they're in that backhand to backhand exchange, because his feet are so fantastic. He's a great jumper, so he can easily pop that kitchen and then look to tag French in the chest
To attack,
somewhere.
yes.
Yeah, to attack. Yep.
The bullseye.
You know, some people don't like to be hit, but it is part of the game. You
It
know,
is.
I often hear rec players saying, you know, that person hit me. Well, it's just part of the game, and it doesn't hurt that much. It's a wiffle ball. So you just kind of have to get used to it. Just say, hey, you know,
You got to toughen up and get doing it.
Paybacks are tough, you know.
Exactly.
You know, that ball's coming back at you sometime too. So, but I think the guys they seem fatigued. They seem warm to me. They seem
No,
a
no,
little
no.
overheated.
Exactly.
And, maybe Rob Cassidy doesn't want to make these Ernie jumps right now. Maybe it's just too much
trying
out
to
of his
conserve
legs.
energy because he had 3 solid games. It was
Yeah.
back-to-back dogfights in the first. Yeah.
This humidity, you're definitely going to lose a lot of electrolytes, a lot of
You will.
sweat, and hopefully they're replacing and replenishing like they should be.
You have to.
Well, Marcia's calling them out there now at 15 seconds, so all 4
Exactly.
players have to be out there, and the serving team that has the ball can go ahead and serve as soon as she calls the score. I don't know where Rob Davidson went.
Exactly.
Oh, there he is. No, he's coming back to the court. Good.
Exactly.
Okay, well, it's their
All
serve
4
anyway.
players,
so-
yes.
Okay, we're just trying to get a little shade.
Don't blame him. Cassidy to serve, 0-0.
Great dinkings, a lot of patience being shown in this first rally. There's the lob. Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
The wind really knocked that
Yes,
down.
it did.
Mindy Thibault and Linda Karen. Silver medal.
Oh, such a great defensive play by Rob Cassidy. It's a bummer to put a dink in the net there to finish it.
Oh.
Great defense on both sides of the net there.
French to serve, 0-0-2. Yep.
Rob Davidson put a lot of spin on
He
that
did.
ball. It's hard to spin a spinner. Rob Cassidy popped that low backhand up again, and French was able to capitalize.
Davidson to serve, 0-0-2.
Here we go to the backhand war again. He's going to take it cross court to Paquette. There it is.
Match announcement.
Great hands battle.
Okay. First point of the third game. Davidson to serve. 1-0-2.
Court 34, referee is Gigi Lemaster. That's Rediker, Tracy, Heinlein.
Oh, that's a too deep return.
Exactly.
Yeah.
34.
Got to adjust with that wind. 2-0-2.
Oh, what a great get and stop by Rob Cassidy. He's got such good wheels.
Raffle winner, ticket number 3935105. You have won Texas Open.
Ben Paquette got
He-
greedy
he
again, trying to
wanted
go
that
for the
ATP.
ATP, and it just wasn't there. It's just not wide enough, especially with the wind at your back. I think I would have.
3-0-2. Davidson serving.
Rob's taking his time getting into the net there. I think he's tired.
He is.
I don't blame him. It's hot out here today. Return, French with the
Nice
drop.
deep
Doesn't
shot,
quite get
yeah.
over. Didn't quite finish his follow through there to get it up and over the net.
Got to finish that stroke.
Yeah, they're staying. Yeah, they didn't go to their Rob Cassidy going to the
They
right
didn't.
side. It's good. It's good change pace.
Great shot.
I tried, guys. Sorry.
Nice shot.
Great shot. 4-0-1. Is that 4-0-2?
It's a great volley by French. Yes. I'm trying to shag that ball for the guys. They're so tired. You can tell he just did not want to go shag that ball.
Please
And
get it.
again, it's
Good job,
5-0,
Kim.
just trying to help out a little bit. Almost fell out on my chair.
Exactly. Look at that. Look at his hands. Oh.
Yeah, I really think they should stay on French right now. He's looking a little peaked right now. I think he's tired. He's hurting.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's a switch.
6-0.
We're switching at 6 now.
Yep.
Should definitely get some ice on him if he can do it for a little bit. Just get in the shade. Well, now Paquette and French are back hitting into the wind, so maybe
Exactly.
they can, try and drive some balls. You can see Rob Cassidy go into the cold water bottle on the forehead.
Back of the neck.
Yeah, and Rob Davidson's got the ice on the back of his neck. They're all hurting.
Yeah. This Texas weather can take a toll on you, very much so.
And they've been at it for a while. Now, danger too is with Davidson and Cassidy. They can't take their foot off the gas here. They,
No, they can't.
They've
They're
got
up
to
6-0.
continue. They've got to keep pressing. They can be patient, but they've got to press. When there's something up there, they've got to hit it hard, and they still got to continue to make the effort at playing solid defense.
And keep the momentum.
Yeah, because we'll see if French and Paquette come with a little second wave of energy here and see if they can make something happen. Because if not, this game's going to be over quickly. They got to assert themselves right now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, that was an easy momentum shift
That
right
was
there
an
with a missed serve.
exactly-
And that's exactly
that's-
the play you don't want to make at 6-0 when you switch.
Absolutely.
You just want to put that ball in play, put the pressure on their side. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Cassidy. Wow.
No. It was actually wrong server.
Ah, you're right.
So they must have 1 or 0. They don't have a first server band on, so I don't know
0-6,
who's
yes.
their first server. French made a mistake
Yes,
there.
he did.
Yeah.
Pressing a little too hard
Yeah,
on
I
that.
think he just wants to end the rallies a little quicker.
Alexander and Robinson on court 15.
6-0-1.
Yeah, Paquette's got to take his chances here. Yeah, as soon as he gets a forehand ball, he's got to take his chance then.
Yeah.
Try and get some quick points.
They're under the 8 ball right now.
Yeah,
They've really got to go
yeah.
for something to change something.
I don't think French wants to play any more long rallies. Oh, that's an aggressive move by Rob
Exactly.
Cassidy, but it's good. You know,
Yep.
he's trying to make something happen.
Got another
instead of
point.
just sitting around.
2-6.
Good drop. Yeah, that's where Paquette's
shot.
got to help French out with that ball. Since French has been played almost the whole match, you know, Paquette's got to take that middle ball, take a little pressure off of his partner.
Yep. Absolutely. Zero, 6-2.
See if they can get on the board here. Make it interesting. Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of touch.
You know, Paquette actually kind of wound up a little bit like he was going to drive that ball, so it may have
A
made
little bit of a fake.
Cassidy flinch a little bit.
Yep.
But
They're on the board.
yeah,
1-6.
they're on the board.
Doubles 4-5, 19 plus. Gizmo Hall.
And that's another long return.
Ooh, that's a Christmas present.
Yep. Rob wants a little. Rob Davidson calls timeout. They both need a little break. And Rob Cassidy has now switched paddles too.
Ah.
He's a new engaged player, and I don't know how much time he's actually had to play with all the variety of engaged paddles. But he just did make a paddle change right there. It might be a little softer paddles, maybe something with a little less power. So. You know, he won't be hitting any long serves or long returns. But
There you
can
go.
see them both crouching down in the shade, the pop-up over
The
here.
ice in the back of their neck.
Yeah, they're running ice down their neck and cold water, and they're both hurting. It's tough when you get in this situation. I've been to the ER in at
Really?
nationals.
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
overheated and cramping and lacking electrolytes, and took 3 bags of fluids. And you know, you just you want to be out there so badly, but you have to keep replenishing. And some bodies don't take the heat as well as others. And,
Correct.
I've also just read recently too that once you have kind of a heat issue, that it can continue.
Really?
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
you know, it's almost like it triggers something where you're more susceptible to it then. So it's a place.
scary.
So it's a place you don't want to get if you've never been there,
Absolutely.
because it's very uncomfortable.
Okay. 2-6. They're trying to battle back.
That's too bad. Ben had a little bit of an opportunity there to maybe counter or
Or to move forward.
yeah.
Step in and do something with that ball. Okay, Cassidy and Davidson to serve 6-2.
It's a nice deep return. Great drop by Cassidy. Oh, that's too bad. French tried to make a little change of direction there, inside out forehand. It's a pretty hard dink to take in the air and change direction.
Against the wind.
Yep.
7-2.
That's a great return. Low
Yep.
to the backhand.
There we go.
Did you see Rob charge?
Yes,
love
I
that
did,
about
I
him.
did, I did.
I love doing that too. It's just really fun because it's kind of disconcerting for the overhead
like,
person. They're kind
make
of,
him
"Wait,
do it."
Yeah, what are you doing? You're charging me? Yeah, suicide dig.
Yes.
Paquette was questioning whether that ball was going to be in or not.
8-2.
Oh, that's a
Nice
great play
shot
by
from-
French.
Woo!
And he
That
bent his knees and rolled his wrist.
Yeah.
It was really a nice play.
That
Had a
was
little time to wind up. Very well done. Yeah, they got some smile
Little
on their
surprise,
face over there. Yeah.
exactly. Because we're coming back.
Yeah, come on.
2 serving 8, 2-8-1.
Oh, Rob with the big poach.
Stolen! Oh, what a steal by French. Oh,
Great hands by
fabulous.
French.
Beautiful poach, beautiful steal.
It's a lot of energy to expend on that big poach by Davidson. Let's monitor his return here and his play up toward the net.
3-8.
There he goes. Good. Great deep return. Yep. Good dinking. Well, 4 players involved here, a little more. Paquette's going to go for that. As soon as he got something, I just knew it.
You knew it.
Yeah, you could just tell he's, the next ball I get, I'm going to attack. You could just see it coming.
Okay, 4 serving 8, 4-8-1.
A little life.
Yeah,
Paquette
coming
French.
back.
Oh, there was a good ATP.
Nice close by French.
Yeah,
In, out.
it was in.
That's so.
Yeah. I just love watching Rob Cassidy go up to the kitchen line, sit, and try and dig it. It's so
Yes.
great.
Doubles 50 plus 35. Sometime.
Oh, that's too bad. Yep.
Side
Second
out,
serve.
exactly. 8 serving 4.
I think we have a second serve.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, the players gave up the ball. Didn't mean to.
5-8-2.
Lewis on court number 5.
Oh, that's Ben Paquette would like to have that ball back. That's exactly what he was hoping for. That would have been a great momentum play for that team.
Correct.
Instead, it's a side out.
Raffle ticket holders, if you're playing, don't worry, we're gonna hold, we're taping the numbers. to the
Drops.
items.
Drops finally at the kitchen line.
By the announcement at the ref and the volunteer play.
Match announcement, men's doubles 4550 60 plus. Thompson, Charles.
Giving Ben Paquette a little work here. Because they switched. That was smart. Ah, too bad. That was some good dinking.
That really was. 9-5-1.
Making a switch now.
Oh,
Must be where French is more home over on the left side, but that's a
Yes.
great jumping Ernie by Rob Cassidy.
how
Beautiful
quickly
play.
he went in and attacked
Yep.
that net.
He just flies.
10-5. Match point.
Oh.
He was ready to close the door on that.
Both teams had partners stealing balls from them. They both wanted to win that match point right there.
Ah, they've held.
Yeah, they did have them.
Still holding in there.
Let's see if Ben stays on the left this time. No, he's going to go back to the right
Yeah, he
side.
is.
I was kind of hoping maybe he'd go over to the left a little bit.
Right.
Change things
5-10.
up a little bit.
Match announcement, men's doubles 60 plus 4-0. Steve Courtney, Gary Blaylock, Jeff Ross.
Great defense.
Nice.
Great
Yes,
reset by
yes,
Paquette.
yes, yes.
Oh, and the off-speed
Yes,
spinner down the
yes.
middle. Worked its magic.
Solve the riddle.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Rob Davidson could have done a number of things with that shot, but he chose just to play the smart one right down the middle.
Okay, 5-10.
Yeah, out of there. That's a great play by Cassidy. Just leans into the kitchen, takes it high, puts it down at their feet.
Okay, Cassidy to serve for the match.
Drop.
And Derek Robb. Court number 9, referee is Don Horan. Mendenhall, Bain, Roberson, and Robb.
Those dinks look
on
so
court
easy to
number
handle, but there's so much spin on
I
them.
know.
And they're really,
That's it.
unfortunate. Yeah, it's
That
just-
is it. 11-5. Cassidy and Davidson. Victorious in the match.
And the players just immediately head to the shade.
They probably would love a swimming pool, wouldn't it? The nesty plunge.
Yeah. Cryotherapy
Yeah.
right now to bring the body temperature down.
Oh gosh. Wow, that has been a fabulous match. Come join us live at the Texas Open Pickleball or join us on live stream on Texas Open Pickleball YouTube channel.
Facebook.
Thank you so much. Oh, Facebook, excuse me. Facebook. Ah. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining us. You are a true champion in the
It was a
the
lot
box.
of fun, Joy. Thank you.